Hello, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I am going to teach you about limit clause in SQL statement. Limit clause we will use for the limitation and limiting the data rows in output, like a result set. We can call it as result set in by querying the filtering querying the data from the database table. We are fetching the data from the database table. We are getting all the data rows. Instead of we are filtering the data rows by applying the where clause and the conditions and many like a group by whatever the condition we are going to be using. Whereas by the query I am getting all the data rows instead of using to getting the all the data rows to keep on loading. When the user is multiple, every user is getting some data and most frequently using that data trying to using such situations. What we need to do, we have to we need not to require all the unwanted data and all the data which he is not going to be using to pumping from the data to client side. It will be more resources will be used, and the communication, how the communication data transmission is also huge resources it will be used. So reduce all these things. There is a even the result set also we can limit the data rows to send as a result set as an output. It's a very simple technique. By limit clause we'll use to get subset of query result set based on our conditions and the filtering of the data rows. We will see with a practical way. Now the existing, like our previous query, we have seen that order by class. Now we are seeing here now it is in a limit clause only. Let's check it how it is going to be. The same thing I am applying here only. As simple. Till we seen that it's very clear with the previous lecture. If not seen, you go to and observe that previous lecture how it is going to be done and happen. Now you will observe here. Select product ID and the product name, two columns we have chosen from products table. Order by product name till if it is completed. And by default, if we written like this, and instead of using ASC like ascending order or DESC for descending order, by default it will taken care about ASC. It's an ascending order itself. Now I am applying just before it's going to applying the limit clause. We'll see. See how many rows are coming here. It's a result set, it's showing 25 only, so it's coming 25, and moreover 77 total data rows are available with this basic with this SQL statement, right? I don't want to see all the data rows from the table on every time. What I'm going to put in here, it's a limiting limit clause I'm passing here, and I'm specifying here either 5 or 10 rows only, limiting only the 10 rows only. You just press the button to execute the query. Now you see here it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 rows only my result set it's getting, and it's very fast. Instead of 79 data rows I'm getting from the database as a result set, the query is returning only 10 rows only. If I changed from 10 to 5, I'll get only 5 data rows only. It is simplicity. Just as simple, we need to use a limiting of the data result set of the query, the limitation of the data rows. And here it is in a wonderful feature it is there. With using of the limitation, one more wonderful feature to omitting data rows, I'm getting 5 data rows by applying for the limit of 5. By using offset, I can omit first 3 rows also. I can omit first 3 rows, and I'll get as a data result set. Now let's see, I'm applying offset. That keyword we need to apply after the limit clause, like offset OFF SET offset. First 3 rows I'm getting information here. Now see limit 5 and offset 3. Go over here Now let's check it. First 3 rows are going to be offset, and the next 5 rows it is getting as a result set. Have you seen here? Like this is the fourth one rather than earlier condition. We'll check it now. Once again, we'll execute the query. 60 product ID is a fourth rather than before applying offset. You see now I have removed the offset here and go over. Now see the fourth row is this one. The first 3 rows I'm ignoring. Offset means I'm ignoring the data rows from the result set. What the result set will do when it is the offset is coming with the 3, next to this is the first and this is the second one, fourth and fifth are first, second, and next 3 records it will come with as a result set. Likewise, we can omit the data records inside the database itself, like offset of 3. That's it. Offset space 3 we have to specify. And terminate, anyhow you know that SQL statement it's required the semicolon. And here one more thing I would like to tell you, that it is going as an SQL statement in ascending order. If you want to see this query in descending order, you just simply specify after the product name, here it is DESC. That's it. In reverse case manner, it will be shows the condition of reverse way. Like Z is coming from, and first 3 rows are in a mode of offset here. And the rest of the 5 rows, data rows are it's getting as a result set. Based on your condition, you have to specify strictly you want to what the data exactly you want to get from the database, how many data results set only you want to get it. You will use the limit statement. If it is in a dynamic, like a table is getting a dynamic products and updated products are there, we'll use for limit clauses over here. And always what are the top trending products are going, top 5, limit of top 5 it will take in a select query, and the limit of 5 only we are restricting the query result set, and we are populating as a result of dashboard or any e-commerce portal the products or latest information, notifications or anything. Wherever you want to show the limitation of the 5 sets of the data only, use the limit clause only. That's it. Dynamically, automatically, if the changes of the values is happen in the database table, automatically that SQL query statement will taken care about to get the first limiting of the 5 data rows. It will be shows the data rows in the top 5 over there. If any offsets, you will get it. You can also omit the first 2, second or third, fifth up to fifth, whatever the number. What is the number of the limitation of here and an offset record you are specifying here, it will be processed SQL statement. Hopefully you will get a good understanding about it. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.